Good morning. It's the day after Thanksgiving. I'm in a little barn. We're getting ready to do the morning chores. It's 50 degrees outside, a little bit blustery, but here we go with our morning. Oliver! What's that? Hey Oliver, what's... Got an egg to start with.
Pigs are wondering where I am.
I know.
Last night when I was feeding the pigs, I noticed that one of them, the female, had, I believe it was, I didn't get it to look at the ear real close to know which pig it was, but I'm pretty sure it was the female, our pig, had a laceration on her rear left hip. It wasn't deep, it was just the skin was torn away. Not sure how that happens, but they rub on everything, and they're big enough and heavy enough that if they rub on something sharp, they're going to cut themselves, and that looks like what happened. So the concern is that it's going to stay clean and not get infected. So you know, it's at night, Thanksgiving, no real place to get anything to do anything with it. So you know, other than cleaning it, which you know, wasn't exactly sure how to do that last night in the dark. Gonna look at it today, do some cleanup, and if we need to, we're gonna go get some antiseptic to put on it. Not sure what they have
Probably
available.
Some herbs we could have done too if we knew the.
So we're gonna do a little bit of looking into that. See, I'm gonna look at it and see how it looks today. If it's a problem, a bigger problem, then yeah, we need to deal with it right away. Otherwise, we can, in the midst of our comings and goings today, get what we need so that we can help her out.
Eat your foot. Jim? Okay. You want me to pour it into that?
What's that?
You want me to pour it in?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, chickens are like, yay, feed! Here. Here. Now. Just rub it.
We'll do it one more time.
And then put that skin back over it after you
Yes.
sprayed it. your finger. Jim, see the gooey stuff?
What am I doing to that?
Rub it right into it.
What is this?
Oil of oregano. It's an antibiotic.
Okay. This is a skid steer with a chipper, on a big chipper. This can do up to 6 inches, which is amazing. That's huge. We're going to use it to get rid of all the brush that we've had. We have a couple different piles, 3 different piles actually. We have one of them pulled up to here. There's another little one over there, and then another one out in the field. Plus, where this came from, there's a few more. We're going to get them all up here. It's not going to make a lot of chips. I get it. Okay, you need a lot of wood to make a lot of chips.
It's not for making chips.
We're not here to make chips. We don't want the wood to go to waste. So just burn it up would be a real waste. So we're going to take the wood we have, turn it into what chips we can turn it into, which gets rid of these ugly piles that are creating problems and they're in the way. Turn them into chips. That which is big enough to be wood for burning, we're going to put in our wood pile.
But it wasn't so easy that you see chips. There was some chips left over from the trees, but there was this ginormous pile that was down a hill that was left for us for the last year to deal with.
Yep.
And so I'm going to show you what we have hauled up already, and there's still more to haul up.
There's a little bit more. Not much. Not near as much as what's here.
This is the wood splitter that we're borrowing too. But you can see I don't know that the camera does it justice, but there are piles after piles after piles after piles after piles.
And why are there piles?
There's piles because if we stack them way high, then we have to untangle the pile of spaghetti again.
Well, it's those of you who have dealt with branches like this, especially thorny branches, you know how horribly they can stick together and be hard to separate and just be a real nightmare. So having separated them, we just wanted them in smaller piles so they were easier to deal with.
We're going to show you though how long some of these thorns are.
Those of you who live in places that can produce some thorny plants, this won't be any big deal to you, but as you can see, this is a span high. Now, not all of them are that big, but as you can see, they're all pretty good size.
These are thorns!
Now, I can tell you this, having ran into a few of these while I was gathering them and having them poke into the side of my boot all the way to my foot and causing a great deal of pain, these are nasty. For those of you who said, you need to get a bungee and fasten your flap down, you're right, I agree with you. Just haven't got to it yet. We are going to do it, but as you can see,
he wasn't saying that mean. We appreciate it. I hadn't thought about that, and I thought, what a great idea.
So we do have 3 different eyelets we can use for this, and just a slight fasten here will keep it in a lot better shape. You know, this little bit of wind is moving it around. So yeah, it's absolute.
I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see the contour of what we're showing here.
Watch as I walk down so you can see the hill, how much I go down.
It's starting to rain.
So there was a pile here, good sized pile, that's what's up there. Some good big pieces that are going to turn into firewood. Still a little bit of loose stuff here that I need to get up and out and ready to go. It had actually been an animal of some type living under it for a while. I could see the burrowing it had done.
But try to understand, it was huge and it was, I don't know, 7-8 feet in the air, right?
Right. So this is an area that we want to use for a bit of a food forest.
A throughway too.
And a throughway out.
There's our house right there, and we cut open the fence to clear this path out.
Picture it, if you will,
to the field.
Sitting right out here, right in front of us, is going to be 2 high tunnels. First one and then the other that go out there. That's what's going to be sitting there, and then garden area back over that direction. This is going to be available for garden area for friends as well.
Yeah, this little corner here is going to be where we're going to have, if somebody that we know needs a garden plot, that we're going to give them garden to do there.
Yes. So, I'm 67.
You are?
I am. How old are you?
65.
How many medications do you take?
0.
Same for me. We're not just lucky. We believe that...
We used to take medication. Yes. I used to, you used to take a little bit.
A little bit. About 10 years ago, we made a change, huge change. We got scared of what was happening to us health-wise. We didn't, just in the simplest terms.
You can see our story.
You can see our story. We've got it on other videos. Look back at our beginning videos. They're there. It explains what happened to us. But we got scared, really scared, woke up and realized that we had to not just make some changes, but we had to make radical changes because we didn't like where we were headed.
So in the last month or two, no, month ago and this week, we had some confirmation about our lifestyle.
Yes.
He had a physical about a month ago, and I didn't go in with him, and so I just knew, you know, everything was fine. So I went in for a physical to the same doctor.
Yeah, we're using the same doctor, which is great. And she had asked me, well, what do you do?
Oh, yeah.
And I explained to her what we were doing, that we were eating food that we were producing ourselves, really watching it. We were exercising, that I was a fitness trainer, and we were actually encouraging other people to do those types of lifestyle changes so that they could be healthy. And, you know, she was impressed. And then a month later, Rinda went in for a physical.
So I went in and we had our labs, and she's looking at his labs the same time as mine. She had them side by side, and she goes, okay, your labs look incredible. Your cholesterol is phenomenal. She told me that. And she goes, and Jim's HDL cholesterol is just wow. And she goes, and the triglycerides, they don't hardly exist. And she goes, and you don't take any medications. What did you do?
She hadn't really caught it when I told her. So now she gets more explanation from the nurse person.
So I said, well, you know, Jim is a fitness trainer. And she goes, yes, I remember that. She goes, do you exercise too? And I said, yes. Or do you teach it too? And I says, no, I teach nutrition. He teaches the exercise. And she said, why? What made you do that? And I said, well, 10 years ago, he had a scare. And she goes, oh, I wish all my patients would do that, because it makes their job really easy. I mean, it makes our life really easy. It's so gratifying to go, oh man, what we're doing really works. The numbers show it, the medications show it.
We had Thanksgiving Day with some friends. He's a PA, and we were talking about the types of issues that are there, and that so often they want their patients to eat better and to exercise, and it doesn't happen, and so they have to continue to treat
with the medications.
With medications, these symptoms, these conditions that have resulted from not having the right foods come in, and in many cases having the wrong foods go in, and limited or no exercise. Just it's a killer combination, no doubt about it. But that's what they are continually treating. Now, there are conditions, there are situations, I get it. But the vast majority, and we're saying 80% plus from what I've heard, what I've read, what I've seen, is because of lifestyle.
Well, all the major AMA, the American Heart Association, which do a lot of things we don't agree with, all of them say lifestyle change.
Which we totally agree with.
So, if you tried to get our Heartiness, 12 weeks to Heartiness right now, you can't buy it. We are in the process of putting it onto another software system that makes it so much better. So in about a week,
it's going to allow us to do a lot more with it to make it even better, more valuable,
to interact with
more
you,
effective,
and to allow you to have all 12 weeks to begin with. It's going to be available in about a week.
She says as she continues to work hard to get it ready.
I'm leaving in a week from today.
Yes.
I'm leaving for 2 weeks to go to Utah and take care of my grandchildren for 2 weeks. So I have to have this done. So my push is your gain. Because for 1 week, we're going to allow it to be sold at the same price that it was. But we've had so many people tell us that the price is so cheap that it's like giving it away.
Well, it is when you look at the quantity of material. Yeah. Have we even tabulated how many hours of instruction is in there?
No.
It's a lot.
It's crazy. So it'll be available hopefully in a week. We'll have it available for 1 week. And then the next time it comes out, it'll come out before Christmas, but the price will be about $40 to $50 more. And that's still not as high as they want it to go. People say that it's worth. So get ready. It'll be ready in a week.
Be your chance to get it.
And we truly are excited that our doctor and our labs and our medications confirm our lifestyle.
Yeah, it's
besides the fact that we feel good all the time.
One more input for those of you who have already purchased and are participating in the 12 Weeks to Heartiness. We're going to move you from where you are to this new platform. So if you want to repeat some of it, look at it, interact more, there's going to be more available there, and that will continue to increase over time. So once you purchase it, it's a lifetime purchase that you're making.
Yeah, so if you already purchased it, you will receive the new platform of it.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed to us, please subscribe and go to our website and join our newsletter, which did not come out this morning. Oh my word, I just realized that.
That's our excuse.
Thanksgiving.
Everything, just like your garbage picked up, it slipped a day.
Oh, we got to go get our garbage ready to go picked up too. Woo, we hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving. We certainly did. But we'll get our newsletter out now. And we still plan on doing a live this afternoon or this evening. It'll be afternoon for you guys, some places. 6 o'clock Eastern, 5 o'clock Central, 4 o'clock Mountain, and 3 o'clock Pacific today are live.
What time is it in Alaska time or Hawaii time?
I don't even know what time.
What time is it Australia
Well,
time?
I know, and our friends in England that watch like at midnight. Or they're watching at 11.
A lot of time zones going on.
A lot of time zones. Thank you so much for your support. Bye-bye.